Chapter 9. Heading out. When they reached the edge of the wood, Bard was relieved to hear the melody, as was Sen. Shades wouldn't bother them here, and so they got to enjoy the starry night sky. In total, their journey had taken 25 days. The next morning, Bard left everything relating to the villagers to Elvira, and while Sen had the trees move with Perspective's permission, Bard loaded and adjusted Kai's packs for their second journey. He had hoped to be here longer and see some of them become elders before they left, as leverage in their discussions with the dryads, but they had stalled too many times on their way. Thankfully, he had the foresight to explain to Elvira what it took to be an elder with perspective, and she would lead as many to do so over the next few days. He was sure she would make it, though he wasn't sure about the others. Perhaps a few more would make it. The main thing was helping them see a different perspective to be able to dwell with the dryads, something the dryads would have to do to dwell with the humans. Bard hummed as a headache brewed. There were so many what-ifs that if one didn't work, then so many lives would be lost. If not lost, the hardships these people would face. He didn't want to dwell on it. Bard, how's the packing going? Sen asked cheerily as she came over. Oh, I thought you would be more done. Sorry, I got distracted. Bard said, I was thinking about how so many things depend on how well we do with your people. Bard said in a sternum, and Sen paused. Are you worried it won't work? She asked. It's rare for you to speak in my tongue lately. Is it for their sakes? Do you wish for them not to know what we are talking about? Bard nodded, and she sighed as she helped him pack. If you want success, then you just don't give up. Having your life on the line often motivates humans, and it is why my father and grandfather said those things. They wanted to see if you would flee or take up the challenge, though I doubt either of them saw this coming. Wait, it wasn't a real threat. Who says it wasn't real? Most of my people complete the trail within a year, especially now that we don't seek a token from any elder, so they likely thought it would be done, especially since you are pretty capable, and now you are building your dream. Sen chuckled as she placed the last of the objects up on Kai with Bard's assistance. He helped her down as she indicated with her face to look at the villagers who had come with them. Bard paused and looked out where she was looking. If it doesn't happen the way you wanted, then can you not enjoy it? Fight for it? Sen asked. Bard froze as he held her in his arms. Wasn't this a repeat of the question she asked about their engagement? Sen shifted and placed her arms around his neck. Bard looked into her forest green eyes. He smiled, then let out a chuckle and placed his forehead to hers. You're right, he said, switching to the human language. He felt her hug him as he set her down. So, let's get going, she heartily exclaimed. She leapt back and then came to the front where Kai's big head was, and Bard noted the wagging of Kai's tail. Happy to get attention, he checked the straps one more time to make sure Kai wouldn't get hot spots, and their supplies wouldn't fall. They would be riding hard and fast to make up for lost time. Kai would rest while they negotiated. You'll be heading off now? Ruger asked. Bard looked back to see some of the people were assembled. We are. We need to meet with the dryads and bring them over. We'll be back as soon as we can and help everyone move to their camp. I've left the sunstones and such for your use. It'll be faster right now to not have them. Bard said calmly. We are in your debt, Chief. Thank you for bringing us out to this place. Elder perspective is a wise tree, a woman said as she approached Bard. It's your willingness and cooperative spirit that helped us all get here. Bard said as he shook his head. We'll be praying for your safe and swift return. Elvira said, I didn't think you prayed. Sen said as she came back around. Well, I think the catfolk's god of the sun is willing to take on more followers. Besides, a bit of prayer couldn't hurt, especially in this day and age. What with all the shades around, her comment, almost, reflected Bard's feelings. These shades did seem like the thing the god of the sun would be against. How he wished he had paid a little more attention when he traveled with them. Perhaps he could ask them next time. Thank you, Bard said. Now, get going, Elvira said softly. Bard and Sen mounted and waved goodbye before Bard leaned down and urged Kai forwards. You can rest once we get there, Bard reminded, and Kai huffed as he picked up more speed.